Did you know that millions of seniors across America are now receiving significantly higher Social Security payments thanks to groundbreaking new legislation that was just signed into law? If you're a senior who worked in public service, taught in schools, or served as a firefighter or police officer, you might be entitled to thousands of dollars in retroactive payments that could change your financial future forever. Are you one of the nearly 3 million Americans who could see your monthly Social Security benefits increase dramatically starting this year? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss crucial updates about Social Security benefits and financial news that directly impacts your retirement security. The landscape of Social Security benefits has undergone a revolutionary transformation in 2025, and the changes happening right now are some of the most significant we've seen in decades. The Social Security Fairness Act, which became law on January 5, 2025, has eliminated two controversial provisions that have been reducing benefits for millions of hardworking Americans for far too long. This isn't just another minor adjustment to the system, this represents a fundamental shift in how we treat public servants and their families who have dedicated their lives to serving our communities. For years, public servants including teachers, firefighters, police officers, postal workers, and other government employees have been penalized by what's known as the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset. These complex rules, which most people had never even heard of, were quietly reducing Social Security benefits for people who had earned them through decades of hard work. The windfall elimination provision could reduce Social Security benefits by hundreds of dollars per month, while the government pension offset could eliminate spousal or survivor benefits entirely. Can you imagine working your entire career, paying into Social Security, only to discover that your benefits would be slashed because you also earned a pension from your government job? The impact of this new legislation cannot be overstated. We're talking about real money going back into the pockets of real people who have been shortchanged for years. Many affected individuals are receiving lump sum retroactive payments that stretch back to January 2024, meaning they're getting back pay for benefits they should have been receiving all along. Some recipients are seeing monthly benefit increases of several $100s, which over the course of a year translates to thousands of additional dollars in their retirement income. For a retired teacher who was previously receiving reduced benefits, this could mean the difference between struggling to make ends meet and having genuine financial security in their golden years. What makes this situation even more remarkable is the speed at which the Social Security Administration has been implementing these changes. Typically, major changes to Social Security benefits can take months or even years to fully implement, but the agency has been working around the clock to ensure that eligible beneficiaries receive their increased payments as quickly as possible. As of early June 2025, approximately 91% of the benefit increases and lump sum payments have already been processed and distributed. This represents billions of dollars flowing back to deserving seniors who have been waiting far too long for justice. The retroactive nature of these payments means that many seniors are receiving substantial lump sum checks that reflect the benefits they should have been getting for the past year and a half. For someone whose monthly benefit was being reduced by $300 per month due to these eliminated provisions, they could be looking at a retroactive payment of over $4,000 just for the period since January 2024. When you factor in the ongoing monthly increases they'll continue to receive for the rest of their lives, the total lifetime value of this legislation for affected individuals easily reaches into the tens of thousands of dollars. But who exactly qualifies for these increased benefits? The primary beneficiaries are individuals who receive Social Security benefits and also receive a pension from work where they didn't pay Social Security taxes. This typically includes federal employees who were hired before 1984, many state and local government workers, teachers, police officers, firefighters, and other public servants. If you worked in any of these roles and are currently receiving both Social Security and a government pension, there's a strong possibility that your benefits were being reduced by these now eliminated provisions. The timing of these changes couldn't be more critical. With inflation having impacted seniors disproportionately over the past several years, many retirees have been struggling to maintain their standard of living on fixed incomes, while the 2.5% cost of living adjustment for 2025 provided some relief, raising the average retirement benefit by about $49 per month. It pales in comparison to the hundreds of dollars in monthly increases that affected individuals are now receiving through the Social Security Fairness Act. For many seniors, this represents the most significant positive change in their financial situation since they retired. Beyond the immediate financial impact, this legislation represents something much more profound, a recognition that public servants deserve to receive the full Social Security benefits they've earned. For decades, these workers felt like they were being punished for choosing careers in public service. Teachers who educated our children, police officers who kept our communities safe, and firefighters who risked their lives to protect us were seeing their Social Security benefits reduced simply because they also earned a pension from their government employment. This never made sense from a fairness perspective, and it certainly didn't reflect our values as a society that should honor and reward public service. The implementation process has been remarkably smooth, with most eligible beneficiaries receiving official notifications from the Social Security Administration explaining their new benefit amounts and any retroactive payments they're entitled to receive. The agency has been proactive in reaching out to affected individuals, ensuring they understand exactly what they're receiving and why. This level of communication and transparency has been refreshing for many seniors who have often felt left in the dark about Social Security policy changes. Looking ahead, the long-term implications of this legislation extend far beyond the immediate financial benefits. The Social Security Fairness Act is projected to cost approximately $196 billion over 10 years, which represents a significant investment in America's public servants and their families. While critics have raised concerns about the fiscal impact on Social Security's long-term solvency, supporters argue that this is simply a matter of paying people what they've already earned and deserve. It's important to understand that this isn't new spending, this is correcting an inequity that should never have existed in the first place. These individuals paid into Social Security throughout their careers, often for decades, with the reasonable expectation that they would receive their full earned benefits upon retirement. The previous reductions were essentially penalizing people for having successful careers in public service, which runs counter to our fundamental principles of fairness and equity. For those who are eligible, the process of receiving these increased benefits has been largely automatic. The Social Security Administration has been identifying affected beneficiaries through their records and implementing the changes without requiring individuals to file additional applications or paperwork. However, if you believe you might be eligible but haven't received any communication from Social Security, it's worth contacting them directly to inquire about your status. The ripple effects of this legislation extend beyond just the direct beneficiaries. When millions of seniors suddenly have hundreds of additional dollars each month to spend, that money flows directly into the economy. These aren't wealthy individuals who might save or invest the additional income. These are often seniors on tight budgets who will spend every additional dollar on necessities like groceries, healthcare, home maintenance, and other goods and services. This creates a multiplier effect that benefits local businesses and communities across the country. From a broader perspective, the Social Security Fairness Act represents a rare moment of bipartisan cooperation on a complex issue. The legislation passed both houses of Congress with overwhelming support from both Democrats and Republicans, demonstrating that when it comes to treating our public servants fairly, political differences can be set aside. This gives hope that other necessary reforms to Social Security might be possible in the future, even in our highly polarized political environment. As we move forward, it's crucial for all seniors to stay informed about their Social Security benefits and any changes that might affect them. The Social Security system is complex, and many people don't fully understand all the benefits they're entitled to receive. Whether you're affected by the Social Security Fairness Act or not, it's worth reviewing your benefits periodically and ensuring you're receiving everything you've earned. The message from this historic legislation is clear: America values the service of our public servants, and we're committed to ensuring they receive the full Social Security benefits they've earned through decades of dedicated work. For the millions of teachers, firefighters, police officers, and other public servants who have been waiting for this day, justice has finally been served. The checks are in the mail, and for many, it represents not just additional income, but long overdue recognition of their invaluable contributions to our society. If this information has been helpful to you, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more updates on Social Security and retirement benefits, and share this with any seniors in your life who might be affected by these changes. Your engagement helps us continue bringing you the most important financial news that impacts your retirement security.